Oh, why is it so small? What the freak? Hold on. Just calm down. Just calm down. Calm down. It's okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Everything's okay. We're good. Everything is fine. There you go. Right there. There's the spot. Perfect. Okay. Goodbye. Hi, everybody. How we doing? Why is this all weird? There we go. So it's crazy. I figured it out. I can get StreamYard to work on here. On what's this called? Edge, I think, is what this thing is. But not on Google Chrome. It will not work on Google Chrome. As in, StreamYard will work, but not the cameras. No clue. All right, let's say hellos. There's Mel, the wonderful Mel, Fish Capades, welcome in. Jenna P, Laura, Uncle Smiley, Diane, welcome in. Boots Cats, Rachel, welcome. How are you doing? Mondays with Mac, but all we ever see is cheddar. Yeah. Here he comes, actually. Oh, what are you stalking like that? He's over here. He'll be in a minute. He doesn't jump up on me anymore. He puts his paws up on the armrest and wants to be petted. If I don't, he starts biting at my arm and meow. And that's it. I said hi to everyone. And I think I got the Discord notification. Maybe. There we go. Yep, we're good. Well, wrong screen. I keep on clicking Google Chrome because I'm so used to it. Jesse, just one more fish. Welcome in. And they have you trained good, Scotty. Yeah, they're freaking ridiculous. They are ridiculous. Here he comes. Here he comes. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Where you at? There you are. There you are. You're a good boy. You want to come out? Hmm? There he is. There he is. He's such a good boy. He's a good boy. Yes. He's a good baby. He's so fat, though. You're heaven now. Oh, Lord. Oh, good grief. Goodbye. There he goes. What do you see? Oh, are you going to jump that high? No way. Good boy. He has his moments. All right. Let's see. Fuzzy KR, welcome in. Mary. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Mary, are you still coming on Sunday? Jenna has homework for you. Dennis, welcome in. How you doing, sir? Oh, he sees something out the window. I was wondering what he was going. Oh, Lordy. Cheddar just tried doing the jump and didn't make it. He had to cling on. Now Mac's getting a bath from him. Crap, Cosmin. I forgot. I could have come there today. Shoot. What are you doing up there? Don't you even think about it. Come here. Get down from there. Don't you do it. Good boy. Alshon, welcome in. Mac is so chunky because he's sneaking fishy snacks when Scotty isn't looking. He is not, because he's not allowed down there. who is going to the picnic on Sunday? There is no picnic on Sunday. And could get some good Scotty pictures for me. The picnic is on Saturday. Work day is on Sunday. Yeah. I'll just charge you for the food they are eating from now until you pick them up. Oh, Lordy. I need to figure out on today's Monday. Saturday, I was in your area, but for work at the school. But I didn't. The shift ended at 10, and I figured that's too late to come by. And I didn't want to get them beforehand because I was getting ready to work a full day, and didn't want to keep them in the bag that long. And then today I could have come and gotten them, but I completely forgot. I'm not gonna lie. Don't you do it, Max stares at Scotty while doing it. However, it was cheddar. Mac doesn't do bad things. Mac is a sweetheart. Iron Ram Fish Company. That is a new name. Who are you? Do I know you? Welcome. Charge him tank rent, right? Exactly. That's how it should be. Yeah, I'm excited for those fish though. I was actually setting up some tanks today. I have a few 2.5s that are ready to go. I probably have 4 2.5s that are ready for fish. A 5. I'm in the process of testing a whatchamacallit. I think it's a 29, maybe. It seems like a 29. Was Jim's fish, as in Jim on the board, or Delaware County Jim, or a different Jim? What new fish? Well, Mel, you got to watch my Wednesday stream, and you will see what Cosman's hooking me up with. Jim's fish. I don't know. I am a slacker for shame. Well, that's what replays are for, Mel. On double time. It's the best way to do it. All right. What do I have to talk about? Let's do some clash numbers, because they have gone up, which is a beautiful thing. Let's see here. We are up to 251 full weekend registrations and 3 single days. So that number has gone up, which is awesome. All inclusive, we are now up to 291. And if you've registered prior to today, your badge has been printed. I did that today. Our vendor numbers, we are up to 51 vendor spaces, comprised of, let's see, 40 different vendors. So 40 vendors taking up 51 spaces. We have now successfully exceeded previous vendor years for vendor counts through 2022. So we're doing really good there. We do still need a lot of sponsors, though. We're just over the halfway mark for class sponsors. In the past, we've been a lot further than this, so we need to do a little bit better there. We need a couple more speaker sponsors. And we still have a show award, I believe, that needs to be sponsored. I think we're down to one, maybe. Let me check here. Nope, two. Ooh, excuse me. We still have two, so we need to get that done so we can get those awards printed. All right, let's see here. Jeff is here. Welcome in, Jeff. Good to see you. Keith is here. Welcome, Keith. Even if you're not going to the Clash, you can still sponsor something. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Let's see. I got a message. What is this? Oh, okay. And volunteering. There she is. Jenna is the volunteer coordinator this year. If you do not fill out this form, you will get the look of disappointment from Jenna. And it's scary. I don't recommend it. So you should probably do it. As she says, even if you can only volunteer for 1 hour the entire weekend, that's amazing. We appreciate that. Please, please, give us 1 hour. I would love that. And fill out the form. If all you want to do the entire weekend is be a runner for 1 hour during the auction, please fill out the form. We would love that. If all you want to do is be in the speaker room and introduce Dr. Ted when it's his turn to speak, then please fill out the form. We would love to have you do that. Absolutely. Mel says, I still want to go to the Clash. I shall attend in spirit if I don't make it. You can make it. I have faith in you. Looks of disappointment piercing into your soul from Jenna's eyes. It's scary. I do not recommend it. I have some dwarf neon rainbow fish babies. I saw them today when I was moving that tank to make room for the new tank that I'm setting up. I think it's a 29. I hear Nancy's frogs outside. Well, what's the other one that I'm setting up? I have 3 more tanks that I want to set up. I just got to figure out where I want to put them. I have the rack, but that's going to be for 10s. But I have another 20 or 29 that needs to be set up. I have a 20 long that needs to be set up. I have a 5 that needs to be set up, and I have a 30 breeder that needs to be set up. I just got to figure out where I want to put them. I have a 40 breeder that's on the rack. I just need to fill it. So I have these tanks. Now I'm just trying to figure out where the best place is to put them. In addition to the fish from Cosman that I have coming, in a month I have a native killifish order, hopefully, that's coming in through the fish club, through the killie club, and I need to make sure I have stuff ready for them as well. There's other fish that I could move around to make room. Like I said, I have like 4 or 5 2.5s that are set up and ready to go, that I could move some fish that are in 5s or 10s into those and just shuffle a bunch of stuff around. But I am pretty excited for all these killifish that are coming my way. This Saturday is the ACLC picnic. It is open to everybody. The auction page is up. Let's see if there's anything good on there. Right now, it's just a lot of plants, but there are some good ones on there that I'm excited for. There are some fish on here actually as well. We have 6+ red wag platies, 6 neon swordtails, 6 red swordtails, 4 assorted black and gold mollies, 6 sunset variatus, and a super dragon guppy trio, and then a bunch of plants, which I'm excited for. going to be a good time. It usually is. Oh, God. I'm tired. I did get some Flugel Stratum in that was on sale during Prime Days. I got to figure out where I want to set them up. I am thinking I want to set up a second tank for my blue bolts and not in the same room. So I set up this shrimp room thinking it would be perfect for shrimp, not realizing that Caradinas are sensitive to heat. At least I'm assuming that's what the issue is because I lost a few blue bolts. The babies are fine, and there's even a new batch of babies in that tank that are even tinier that are fine. But the adults died because it got up to about 90, 91 degrees in there, in the room. So all I can think of is it was the heat. So I need to figure that situation out. I really don't want to put an air conditioner in that room because I'm hardly ever in there. Though I could change that. I could spend more time in there. But yeah, I really like those blue bolts. They're beautiful shrimp. I'm having good luck with them. So I'm thinking it would be good to have a tank set up in the basement that has them as well, just to keep the colony going. I also think I did lose a couple pure redline shrimp, which I absolutely love as well. I've had a lot of good luck with those. I'm guessing it's a Caradina shrimp. It just got too warm. So I have a crap ton of blue bolts. I want to keep it that way. They're worth a lot of money, in my opinion. They seem to go for good money, maybe even more money than the blue. Not the blue bolts. The pure red lines do. So I want to do my best to keep them. In that room, everything else is perfectly fine. So that's really the only factor that I can think of is the temperature, unfortunately. One of these days when it's cooler, I'm also going to do a big changeover for the saltwater tank. I want to move the 55-gallon into a 13 Flugel all-in-one, and whatever's left over, I'll probably do a second saltwater tank that's smaller. But the lighting for a 55-gallon is just too expensive. I don't like the looks of the stand of it in my living room. And I really like the looks of a lot of live rock. And a lot of live rock in a 55-gallon tank is expensive. And I just don't have the money that I want to spend on that. So, that's the nice thing about killifish. You can spend a lot of money on a killifish, but the setup is cheap. It can be a plastic shoebox. So, that is the train of thought for that. But I do still need to check out do a full check of the 13-gallon and make sure it is good. Make sure the light on it works, make sure the pump works, and and that's that came from Mary, who was in the chat in the beginning. So thank you again, Mary. Welcoming the wonderful, most beautiful Dee Dee. Good to see you. All right. Laura, I saw one of the Soloesies today, and he's getting pretty big. There's so much lava rock in there that I don't get to see them very often, but I saw one today, and it's huge. And Clicks filled out the form. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Very generous. That was for Keith, though. But we appreciate it. He's awesome. Absolutely amazing. All right. Let's see here. What else is going on down there? Since I streamed on Wednesday, I don't think there's much new other than the Dwarf Neon Rainbow Fry. It looks like the Blue Bolts. No, not the Blue Bolts. The Blue Dreams, the Neos, had some babies, which is awesome. Yeah. Plants are doing really good. Finally getting that under control. The algae is a lot better. I think I'll have some HAP donations for this Saturday, which is going to be good. I'm slacking on that. Alishon just registered. That's awesome. Thank you. Did I get an email? I didn't get an email. Let's hit refresh. There we go. All right. It's good that you did it now because we got to get you that shirt. What's this one? Oh, okay. I know what that is. Here comes Macky Mac. But he won't jump up. I'm not going to have Caradina probably for Clash Table, but I'm planning full small desk setups for the Oopies with water mixed and everything. Nice! No Caradinas? Why not? We could use, speaking of vendors and Jesse vending at the Clash, we could use some more hobbyist or small vendor space participants. We did away with it last year. Everybody complained. We brought it back this year, and the numbers are low. So it's like, come on, people. Yeah, so we only have a handful, and we need more. And those are really cheap because I think it's $100. You can do a upgrade for a full registration, not the VIP, a full, for $50. So basically, it balances out to I lost my train of thought. For $150, you're getting a registration and a vendor space. And nonprofits as well, yeah. Lost over half of my Caradina over winter. You don't have them back yet? Oh, she's going to have a bunch of fish, though. There you go. That's nice. All right. What is this? That's fine. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Jesse took the words out of my mouth. What kind of fish, Laura? Killifish? Had to redo all the Caradinas and take them a good while to settle. Oh. You can do it. I have faith in you. So yeah, I didn't get as much done today in the fish room as I wanted to. I had a lot of class stuff to do. And then I did get that new part-time job, so I had to go there today to do paperwork and onboarding stuff. And then it's just so freaking hot that I really have not wanted to do too much. The tubs are doing really good, though. I did notice that today. I did take the cherry barbs outside, and it looks like I have a bunch of white clouds. I have a bunch of gambusia, maybe some guppies as well out there, and they're just doing amazing. Half beaks, daisy rice fish, nice. We are starting to dive into shrimps now too. Good, nice, very nice. You now too common, can't even sell them, so switch tanks to other stuff. Makes sense. Yeah, I have a lot of albino plecos. Everything should be decent size for the clash. I probably won't take too much to the clash because I'll be so busy, but probably going to do a vendor space at the swap. That's the I did pretty good at the last swap, so I think I'll continue that, and I should have even more for it. But I would like to share the space as well. The Kili Conservation Committee, I submitted what I have to the chairperson today. That report should be coming out in about a month or so. So that will be good to see, good to read. Something that I was working on today as well for the clash that I'm a little concerned about is I don't think I don't know if we're going to be able to be an AKA sanctioned event this year because there are not any judges available, to my knowledge. That's going to be a real challenge, is getting judges that are AKA certified. The issue is that the AKA is not doing anything about it. This has been a known issue, and they are not really promoting it. They know we need them. They are not promoting the need for them. They are not making new ones when they have the opportunity to do it. And they refuse to do any type of virtual training. And it was outside. I was like, that sounded like my phone. I'm reaching for my phone. It's right here. Why did I hear that all the way here? Is there somebody on my porch? Let's take a look. Oh, who's that? Are they on my? Hold on. Nope. That was weird. Yeah, it's just they basically say that if you want to be a judge, you have to come to one of the other events and get certified. But from what I hear, like they just had their convention and they thunder, and they did not make any new judges. And yeah, basically we're going to be screwed because of it. So I got the contacts of some people I need to reach out to. I'm going to see what I can do. But I think they need to enable people to be judges. Is really what's important. And when you and Dr. Ted doing online class for judging, I want to go. Yes. And that's how we are tackling the judging issue is we are going to do 2 or 3 online judging boot camps to start to give people the knowledge and the training they need. It's not going to mean you're instantly going to become a judge. It does not guarantee you a spot of being a judge, but it gets you ready for it. And not even if you want to, let's say you don't want to be a judge, but you show fish, it's an opportunity to learn what judges are looking for so that you're better at showing fish. It's a win-win. And so, that's something that we are working on, and to make sure that we can continue to be successful as an event and do what is needed as well. And then, so AKA has certain criteria in order for you to be certified. But even our online boot camp is a stepping stone for becoming an AKA certified judge because it helps give you the knowledge. But why are we the only ones doing this? That's the frustrating part. Let me catch up in chat. Scotty should get a hobby space at the Clash. I wish. I haven't seen any swaps in my area this year. I was hoping to make a few bucks over summer. Yeah. It's a good opportunity for sure. Could you participate in some of the online auctions, Rachel? Laura says, my killifish collection is pretty pitiful right now. Mine is the opposite. I'm doing pretty good right now. AKA are slackers as well as the ALA. Yeah, it's upsetting to hear what a shit show the Lone Star Convention was. It's sad. It's very sad. And I am the type that, and I made this note, I never ever complained about the AKA because I was never doing anything to help, to be a part of the solution. If I identify a problem, I want to be a part of the solution. I ran for their board, and they just kept on putting in old people. But I was willing to be a part of the solution. So now it gives me a right to complain. As of right now, my membership is about to expire, or maybe it already did. I'm struggling to find a reason why I should renew it. The things are getting worse instead of better, in my opinion, with the AKA. And there are some people that are trying very hard to make it better. And I really admire their efforts. But it takes more than 2 people. They really need to modernize the organization. I put in multiple times to have the AKA convention at the Keystone Clash. And it would have been a huge financial savings for the AKA. It would have given them more space than what they usually have. And while we have our issues at the Clash, I think the event is overall pretty darn successful and a good time had by most. And our numbers are improving instead of decreasing. And yeah, they said we're not close enough to a hotel. To a airport. We're close enough. Plenty of people fly there. All right. None of the local Mako people are judges. I think Chris is, which I still need to reach out to, but that's about it. There are certain requirements that you have to do to stay a judge. It's not just becoming a judge, you got to stay a judge. And then there's certain requirements to be a head judge as well. I have not checked with Maka yet. Let's see here. I learned Judge Shrimp from all the coaching Grand Eater does for competitions. Yes. Rachel says, I've been doing auctions. I made mops, so it doesn't generate much. But at least we'll pay for some algae wafers once a month. Absolutely. Keith stopped renewing his ALA membership. Yep. There's Mary. I hope to be at both the picnic and the Clash clean out, but won't know till Friday because I might have to go up north. Oh, no. Are you bringing your camper, Mary? And then you can just... There's no sense in commuting back and forth that night. You should just stay down here. You could bring the camper and park it in the parking lot. Moss on wood thing that Cora made would be a nice thing to sell. Yeah. Foxy, how are you doing? Good to see you. Foxy, my list of stuff to do is right here on my whiteboard. And one of the things on my next day off is to confirm the number of tables and chairs that we need and that you need and that we need to get for you and blah, 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 blah. Was thinking about getting a room at the hotel. Well, that works too. Yeah. Not a bad idea. All right. Ow, why are you biting me? I'm petting you. And what else we got here? Oh, we got something else here. Let's see here. Oh, thank you, Tom. Becoming a class sponsor. Appreciate that. Very nice. Oh, clicking the wrong thing. Let's see. A lot of us are too lazy or wait till the last minute, and we need something like that. Yes. Yes. This might be too big, but have you ever thought about running a shuttle between the Philly airport and the Clash? Yes. And we also have coordinated rides as well. We have tried like having a designated shuttle, a limo service or a bus, but there was not enough interest. But they, let me rephrase that. So we tried with a company and there was not enough interest. The demand was there, but the coordination just didn't happen no matter how hard we tried. So we could not do it. However, we know of a lot of people that carpool from the airport and back and forth. And, yeah. Which Jenna said, and Laura said. I'll have to learn my mosses. I've never had moss before, but love how it looks in a tank. And you don't even got to know what that. Just call it a moss on a wood or something. And Laura can get you a hooker. Very nice. Yeah. Foxy, question for you. I took the lid off the axolotl tank. No axolotls in there. And the temperature went down to like 72. The average is definitely 73, though. It has gone up to 74. It may have gone down to 71. But the average is definitely low 73. And is that okay? This average, by the way, is during a heat wave. It has been so hot here the last couple weeks, and it's not normal. So is 73 okay for them for like 2 to 3 weeks out of the year? The rest of the year is cooler. Or is that going to be an issue? Also, this temperature is without putting in cold packs or anything like that. Something I was thinking about is I have ice packs, the hard ice packs in the freezer. Could I just put a couple of them in the morning before I go to work when I know it's going to be super hot out? There is not any official ride coordination this year via the Clash. However, I would ask in Discord because there's going to be people going back and forth to the airport. As Dee Dee just said. Does moss have different care requirements, though? Not really. Some probably care a little bit about flow and stuff, but overall, not much. Okay. Yeah, I would try Fuzzy. Because there's a lot of people flying in. Okay. I think we're probably going to wrap things up here. As a reminder, please, please, please fill out the volunteer form. Super important. It's not even a guaranteed commitment. It's interest. And then Jenna will reach out to you and coordinate and confirm everything. But we need to get that done. Please consider being a show class sponsor. I think it's what, $50? Yeah, we need those. If you can do more than 50, we need show awards, speaker sponsorships, and all that stuff. And Foxy answered me. Not straight for 3+ weeks. It's not straight. It fluctuates. I have the chart. Let me tell you. So for the last week, so the average line is 73.2. So the average was 73.2, and it never in the last week got above 73.8. Yeah. So this is the last week, and the highest point is 73.8. The rest is below 73.8. Below the red line is below 73. So the low points were 72.7. Yeah. So the average was 73.2. The hottest was 73.8. The coldest was 72.7. And that's over the last week. You want them to at least dip below 72, though. Oh, for a while during the day. 74 is playing a game that I don't like, but don't axes do okay. But for a while at that temp, depends on how strong their immune systems are to begin with. Okay. Don't is some right. Okay. Fuzzy, I'm in Philly, but don't drive. No way for me to get to the Clash without help, but it's quite easy for me to get to the airport. Okay. No, you should be fine. Ow. Back to square one, if I'm even able to stand by then. Well, Dee Dee, do the form for like the next day. Or Sunday, maybe just Sunday, because you could potentially still be tired on Saturday. Ow! That's my foot. Mary's work is going to be donating. Thank you. Yeah, I like those mosses too, Keith. I agree. Cuboid is not officially vending yet. I don't think. Not to my knowledge. Yeah, sharing an Uber is smart. That's what we tried to coordinate as well. If you split it from the airport with one person, it cuts the cost in half, literally. But if you're able to get one more person in, it's very affordable. Families on board as they will be ignored. Oh, yes, that's a good point, Evie. I get it. All right. We made it to the hour mark. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Yeah, same here, Alshon. Same here. Let's see. What's the streaming schedule look like? Wednesday is unknown. Next Monday is a probably not. The following Wednesday is a probably not. The future is unknown. We'll leave it at that. I really don't freaking know. All right. That's going to be a wrap. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. I appreciate it. Let's play the outro.